Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the Mike and Max Off-Road Podcast. I'm Mike Austin.
And I'm Max Kraus, and we're taking you from the garage to the trail.
Today in studio, we have a very special guest. He's a father. He's an entrepreneur. Some folks know him as Rig Time. Some know him as Oscar Mike. We know him as an elite internet troll. Welcome, Richard Russell.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Also, a proud sponsor
Of this
podcast.
I upped it up.
Yes, he did. That's how it works, folks. Doubles.
Yep. Double the frames.
Right. Double the frames. Double
get-
the time online.
I get
Or
2
on
half
screen.
seconds from that.
Nice.
Hell yeah. You might get 8 frames.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
8?
Thank you, sir. $10.
Yep.
Woo!
That's gonna
Let's
cover.
do it.
That's gonna cover our broadcasting dues, right? For almost a month.
That's right. 1 month, yeah.
Nice. Oh, that is 1
Nice.
Well,
month.
this
Yeah.
one
is
and the
one-
last one is 1
Yeah,
month.
together.
There we go.
Oh, we're
Not bad, right?
Anything I can do to help.
Bro, we're
Yeah.
rolling.
All right. Anything I can do to maybe get some new one of these too.
Yeah,
No.
that's what we're working for.
It's-
We need a new mic. They're $100.
No, I meant just the outer
you-
foam.
Oh, the foam.
Because everybody's up on here sucking on
Everybody
it.
wants to be.
But they sit here all week.
Yeah. And
festering,
air out.
Festering.
No, you're right.
That's
You know,
even better.
That's why this is mine, and that's his, and that's theirs.
That's
the
everyone.
guest.
You're-
Great.
That's the communal John.
We
That's
wash
what
them in the
Perfect.
dishwasher.
Yeah.
At least I'm
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
first 2
I
months.
washed it.
You know, that's a good point, actually.
I know.
They should be interchangeable. I wonder
Yeah.
how you wash them.
They are interchangeable.
Dishwasher.
I wonder
Low
how you
heat.
would do
We'll have to look it up.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're
Yep.
cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
We'll
go.
open a new one each time.
The sponsorship price would
Only if you
double.
can you smell Daryl's breath?
Oh.
Is that what?
No, it smells like plastic.
It's
gross.
Daree.
Dairy.
Daree.
Daree.
Oh, only
Yeah.
when we're fancy.
There was no L on when we posted it to the YouTube. It just said and Daree.
That's what you get when
Daree.
you're up at 1 a.m. trying to get
Yeah.
the thing loaded.
Yeah.
Well, today we have a guest, Richard Russell. So you just started that newer Instagram page, Rig Times,
Right.
and I got to be one of your first 2
Mhm.
participants, and it was cool. You know, we met up. You got something to add?
Yeah, what do you mean by is it a participant? Is that what you call them, or like a feature? What
It's
exactly is this?
it's a feature. What you notice is a lot of the Instagram pages that are out there that and even the internet pages, they focus on the Jeep and do very little on the owner. You
Yeah.
know, they'll put one pager that has the owner, the name, a little bit of other information,
Or
but
nothing.
or nothing realistically.
I
Yeah.
agree.
So, and the thing is, the Jeeps wouldn't be where they're at without the owners. So
Right.
what I wanted to do is turn it around and feature the owners and just do some snippets on the Jeeps.
I like
That's
that.
actually a good angle. I like that because I started Keep It Simple Off Road to help to actually just promote other people's Jeeps, or rigs. But you're right. I didn't do anything with the people.
And everyone that just reposts and takes like some of those bigger Instagram pages, I don't even know if they type anything. Like it could almost be my caption just gets reposted with it, and that could say, "Hey, I had ice cream today."
You know, yeah.
like it could be.
Right.
They don't care. They
And that
just
pisses
wanna,
me off. Actually,
Yeah.
I like if they give you your credit, I get
Yeah,
it. You know what
the
I mean?
at.
And a lot of them do because I actually see those a lot because I follow a lot of hashtags, right? So, but if I see it, and then usually right off the bat, it'll be like D-Bears or whatever, like driving hard up this rock or
Yeah.
and I would click that and then go follow that guy.
Yeah.
You know
Right,
what I
but then
mean?
you still don't know anything about the person because
No,
they really
true.
don't do a personal bio about themselves and what they've done or what
That's
they're
I
looking
like
to
that.
and
That's a
why
good
they
point.
why they drive what they drive. And that's the thing is I'm not focusing just on Jeeps. It's going to be anything that goes off road.
Right.
It's like I've got next week's coming up is going to be.
Ooh, can you say?
It's
Oh,
gonna
this doesn't
be
come
an-
out until Monday.
Doesn't come
The-
out until Monday.
this comes
so
out
it's a
the
sneak
day.
peek. It'll be an XJ.
Wow.
Nice. What? How,
Yeah.
you got to wait till he gets out of school?
Well, definitely got to get out of work. It's going to be a little late.
Nice.
Just kidding.
So what have you done? Dave's TJ,
Uh-huh.
my Liberty.
Yep.
There's at least 2 more.
Some kid
Uh,
in Jeep Beach just
So
recently.
there's at Jeep Beach.
another
that was
four-door-
Alex.
the
It was a
four-door
four-door
JK.
Jeep. Yeah,
Okay.
four-door JK. And then I've got the XJ coming up.
That's right. And one of your weeks was being out at Jeep Beach,
At KMC,
right?
yeah.
That's what I thought because I didn't see a feature, but I saw like a heavier post of that.
Right.
So I was like, that
And the
must have
thing
been
is
it.
I didn't post that much last week on KMC because everybody that was there posted a ton of pictures.
Yeah,
and
but-
all mine was just going to blend in. So it's like,
No,
what's the
you
point?
should have posted and beat the hashtags to death on it. You know, it's 100 of the same.
No, that's
But-
great advice. I
yeah.
appreciate that.
That's
Should have told me that 2 weeks ago.
We do that. Whenever when Easter Jeep Safari is going
yeah,
on,
those blow up.
but
Yeah.
you tag everything Easter Jeep Safari, even if it's not related.
Dude,
But
It's
it
true.
helps.
Yeah.
Like whatever. If there's
Okay, no,
big
that
events,
makes total sense.
Every-
That makes total sense.
Everything that I was tagging there during Easter was 2,000 plus views
Yeah.
of everything during that.
Yeah.
It didn't matter, man. That thing took
Yeah.
off like a rocket.
But that's huge. So's the KMC Jeep Beach.
Right.
I wanted to go because I got new KMCs.
I always thought
Uh,
Jeep Beach was in Florida.
Yeah,
Right?
Jeep.
Bash.
KMC Jeep Bash.
That's what
Jeep
that was.
Beach is in Florida.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh.
I thought you guys were
'Cause
traveling.
but I don't think
Florida.
No, no, I don't
Damn.
think. Yeah, that's a hell of a trip.
Right.
I've already
Just
done
a
that
weekend
cross country
trip.
trip.
Yeah, right. 3 days.
3 days to drive
Right.
there.
Well, on your rig times, I have I don't like to read. Right. So I have I haven't read one of them.
That's all right. That's all
I
right.
open that some bitch up and I'm like, whoa, and then I read like the bottom line,
But
and then I
that's
leave.
and that's the thing is the first couple of them I made them a little too long, and we've kind of retracted, and I don't make it nearly as long. So it's
interesting.
snippets about
I don't think
the individual.
I think that long is actually good. There's
Yeah.
proven facts like MFCO. That guy started posting big long. I mean,
Yep.
a lot of guys do long ones. I would stick with that. I mean,
Well, I
the
can't
more
make it too
detailed,
long
the
because then it
better.
cuts off the bottom, and then I have to post the actual post, and then I have to go up underneath and
Oh,
post
yeah.
as a
Deal with
as
And
a
sometimes
repost
those
and-
move, right?
Yeah,
They're not
they're-
perfectly in
No,
order
they're
after
not.
like a couple days.
Yep, and then I go back and I have to adjust them because they looked
Oh,
all
you can
jacked up.
adjust it. huh?
Yeah, you can edit it.
Nice.
Yeah.
What have you learned about
Dun, dun,
Instagram
dun.
from doing this that you could teach us?
Yeah.
Whatever you originally had it on Instagram
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily stay there. They change everything. Like I
do
had music tags at first when I started Rig Times, where
Okay.
you could tag music and it'll come up and you can choose your own
Oh, we
music
saw
that's
that.
on your.
We were trying that.
Yeah,
To
I no
add
longer.
oh no, that was a story. Sorry, we were
no,
trying to
yeah.
add
In your story,
Oh, story.
you can add a tag for music.
Yeah.
Like if you're running and you can, Eye of the Tiger,
Running
and you
with
have
the
it
devil.
right that thing. And,
Yeah.
and
My phone doesn't have it. It's on hit or miss.
it's hit or miss. Some
Yeah.
do, some don't. Mine did, and then doesn't. All of a sudden, my wife's has it and always has it,
Yeah.
and I get irritated
You know
about
what,
it.
What's crazy is I have on the same phone, Keep It Simple Off-Road, Arizona Mike's Wheelies,
Yep.
and 623 Films. And
Yeah.
the other two have it, but the Keep It Simple Off-Road doesn't have it.
Yeah,
It's
really?
the same phone. Yeah, so it's not the phones.
It's not the
It's
phone.
definitely,
user.
it's definitely them.
It
yeah.
switches between the user. or
And I don't
whatever.
even have to log out or relog in. I can just hit the
Yeah,
drop
hit the
down
top.
menu, switch things.
That's
and,
nice.
And all
What's
of a sudden the
irritating
music
on
is
that?
up.
What's irritating about that part is
Yeah.
sometimes it'll log you out of one,
Oh,
and then you
don't
try to
know.
log back in, and you're trying to log in, and it logs you into the other one, and then it logs you out, and then
Yeah,
you're all screwed
yeah.
up, and then you got to start over.
That is probably the exact reason there is no Mike and Max Off-Road Podcast Instagram.
Yep.
Like Mike and I just push it from our own pages.
Right.
And then it's presented by Keep It Simple Off-Road.
Right.
So the website Keep It Simple Off-Road hosts the podcast.
Right.
And then of course, usually we try to push most of the stuff to Mike's Instagram.
Or the YouTube videos.
Yeah, YouTube is
All
Keep
that-
It
yeah,
Simple.
The YouTube's big, but the Instagrams we use both
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you
We use
use
it
the
to spread.
individual ones.
And that's-
you don't
I
use
think
the
that's-
Mike and Max podcast.
I think that's something that no
Yeah.
one would advise us to do, but it's actually working.
Well,
it's different,
Dude,
it's
The thought of adding another Instagram
Yeah.
is just fucking. I'm not doing it.
yeah.
Your
Somebody
turn.
else
Maybe-
wants to do it. You
Hey,
can.
your
maybe
turn
one
now.
day,
But I-
maybe one day we can,
Yeah.
and just like when let's say this gets more popular and we get demand for that specifically, we could just make one that like I could manage or something,
Yeah.
and
I definitely
but-
don't want to do it. I mean, with the videos
Yeah.
and shit, I ain't got time to.
I
mess
think
with
right
it.
now
I don't
there's
even
no,
do my own
um,
Instagram barely.
I think it makes people they have to know us a little better. They have to know that Mike is Keep It Simple Off-Road and that I'm Max.
Max,
Yeah.
Max.
That gets confusing every once in a
Thank
while.
you.
You're like Max, and then a couple others show up, and I
Max.
gotta
Well,
look through and make sure I
Max.
get the right one.
It's because he's here with Doggy Max, Human Max,
Right.
And he's living life to the maximum.
There you go.
Pretty good.
Right.
Can't get it any better.
So let's see. Yeah. So Rig Times, you just started that up. What's
Yeah.
your goal with that?
The goal is to be an influencer because I'm looking at an individual.
You're going after that blue check mark.
Not so
I had
much.
to
Well,
cut
I
you
guess
off.
if they provide it, yay.
You have to apply.
What do you mean an influencer? What do you?
When you get enough followers, you become an influencer. There's one particular I'm gonna say it. Her name is JoJo Babe. She's got like millions of followers.
What does she post?
She's an influencer. Usually it's not porn, so let's not go there.
What's she influencing?
But it's close.
Like people buy whatever the hell she wants.
Pretty much, yeah. She posts something and people go after it. She's got a lingerie line that she posts of somebody else's, and every time it goes viral, The teeth whitening, people do that all over the place.
Influencers are big. That's where all the blue check marks are. That's what that is all about.
Speaking of, I thought that had to be
money. It becomes a lot of money
if you can get the blue check mark.
If you can get the blue check mark,
super hard to get the check.
It takes time, but I mean, you got to be. It's.
I applied.
You
denied.
Can apply.
Yeah, I can.
You can apply for a check mark?
Oh, yeah, you have to apply. You have to apply for it.
Yeah.
But if you're not, if you don't have enough of a following,
how the hell do you apply for a check mark?
It's in the settings. It's in the menu. It says it has a very specific name. It's not verified user or it's.
No, actually, I think it is verified.
This is exactly why I won't run the Keep It Simple or Mike and Max Offroad podcast Instagram.
But all the famous,
I can't even get the stories to work.
most famous people, let's say movie stars, musicians, they all have that.
It's just like Twitter. Twitter's got the check follow or the little check on the side to say that
YouTube does it now.
Yeah,
YouTube does.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
they have a blue check.
Mm-hmm. Is it a blue check or?
Well, it's something. It's something like that.
Yeah.
I just call it the blue check mark.
I'm shocked. What we need is a lot more followers because we are so limited on some of the things we can do because we only have 500 subscribers. I mean,
right.
So
you can't unlock the settings.
Yeah, we got to get to 1,000 to be able to unlock half that shit.
And you keep doing it. It takes time. Some of these. I know there's others.
550,
525 today.
You got to admit that's not bad.
No, it's not bad, but I was shocked because we tried to do a live one.
Yeah,
and we couldn't do a live YouTube one until you hit 1,000.
So
there's
they really limit you on that.
Yeah, it's crazy, but So I was wondering, do you know how to make something go viral? Have you ever had anything go viral?
Depends if you're talking medically or on the internet.
Internet, man, you're the internet elite, bro.
Medically,
troll. I'm still. I'm still limited.
I would consider your flood video going micro viral.
Yeah, that took off for
You're
a while.
a micro influencer.
That has over 100,000 combined views.
Dude, that's not bad at all.
I've had.
Is that Facebook or which one are you talking about?
75,000 on Facebook and 45,000 on YouTube.
Yeah.
How long ago was it?
Last year, but that was all within
fall last year.
Yeah. That's still not bad though. I mean, that's definitely play off of that because that's how things go viral.
It was in the 30 or 40,000 within 3 days.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I did have a video of my Willies on Predator that Vern did. That hit 107,000 in 24 hours.
But he posted it.
But he posted it, right. And it was 23 seconds of it. But
he has a following.
But I've posted, at the time, he didn't even have an Instagram. He posted it on Four Wheeler Mag or something like that. I don't know where he posted it. But at any rate, I posted the same shot before or a similar shot and didn't do shit. It's definitely a timing thing for sure.
Yeah, it is. And one of the things I've noticed is you have to, and I've gotten some advice on other people or from other people saying how to get that influence status up. And one of the biggest things is tag as many people as you can that have the following or have enough of a following, because the hashtags and tagging them it'll trigger other people to see it, and that just flows and multiplies. And next thing you know,
so you need
one video.
You need more famous people to basically be interested in you.
But it doesn't necessarily have to be famous. It could be some of the manufacturers.
Just anybody with a big following.
Anybody.
Too, right?
It doesn't necessarily need to be
Barnes.
a big right, Barnes.
My shit's built with Barnes stuff too, and I keep trying to get you guys to share it.
Did you see mine? The guy messaged me and asked if he could.
Oh, just recently?
Yeah.
Again?
No. That time.
Oh yeah,
that time that you're talking about.
Oh,
that's how he posted the Mike and Max Off-Road podcast, because I asked him to do that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because I had to send something to it, because somebody was asking. You promote this, but there's no link to these guys, in the comments. So I put our link in there.
Yep, right.
You know? Well, it's weird because I used to heavily load the hashtags and all that junk, and then the video of my wheelies that's almost at 8,000 views right now. I only did 4 hashtags on there. Dude.
But the thing is, it's not necessarily. It's not just the hashtags. It's the people you tag on it too.
I tagged Ready to Rock,
and
that was it.
Well, I mean, Ready to Rock has 25,000 followers.
Oh, he does?
On Instagram. Yeah, he's got it out there. Especially when he gets people to ask him, say, "Hey, can you send your Jeep here?"
Yeah.
Like for instance, Pomona.
Because Don from RPM
Steering took it out there because John couldn't head out there because of work.
Oh, no kidding.
So Don took it out there. It was kind of a twofold. Had Ready to Rock out there, and they won first prize, I think, for best of car show. Yeah, best of show. I think it was.
Clean my stuff.
And that's the thing is, I look at John's Jeep and it's phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely beautiful Jeep, tall as hell. And then I look at mine, I'm like, okay, I think I'm in the same ballpark as him.
Yeah, when I see your Jeep, I think straight flossing. I do, man.
It's all gangster rap. That's all right though. That's what I listen to, so it works out.
Well, there's some insane videos of John and his Jeep in some crazy absurd stuff.
Yes.
And I think that's like people know that guy gets wheels of snot out of that.
Yeah.
But he's also been around. And
Yeah, he's been around. His Jeep
dealt
has
with
been
a lot of
around for some
shops.
time.
You know, he's like he used to have. I think it used to be like cutting edge 4x4,
Mhm.
right? That was his big shop he went to for a long time. It was RPM Fab. Then I don't know now.
Well, now
I don't
he's
know what
with
it says.
Painless Racing Team.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, so
So
he's kind of sponsored
He's
with them.
linked up with a lot of companies.
Yeah.
And he was, remember at that happy hour event, he was telling us, man, some of the sponsor stuff, like it's demanding. Like
and
you
that's
need,
why
you
I
have to be
don't
involved.
like being
What do you mean
sponsored.
demanding? I didn't
They
hear any of that.
demand you be at specific number of events for a specific time, as many times
Yes,
as you
that's
can.
if they're giving you money.
But if they're
products,
giving you
yeah.
product, I mean,
Exactly.
they kind of have the low on it. That's why, realistically, I know John built his Jeep. I built my Jeep the way I wanted it without anybody else's influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I've gotten crap. It was like, oh, it's bought, not built. I was like, well, I don't have the capability because I'm also an entrepreneur. I own a business. I have 2 kids with a wife, and the wife is demanding. And so, you know, there's only so little time I have
Yeah, right.
to be able to actually work on my own Jeep.
Calm down, Mariella. Calm down.
Well, you know, she's
Just
Puerto
kidding.
Rican.
I've met her a couple times. She's very nice.
Puerto
She said-
Rican.
She said hello,
Yeah,
and I said hello back.
that was pretty
You
much
You
the
guys are
extent
like
of it.
best
wasn't it?
friends
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We know.
So do you have a YouTube channel? for Rig
No,
Times?
I haven't done YouTube because none of the posts have been video. They've all been just posts with pictures. What I hope to work up to once I get the following is to actually have like a once a month feature of a video of one of the rigs.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
And I was curious. So is it gonna be like? Would you say it's gonna be something like this? Like, are you gonna try to do like a room or just out in like at events, like open air?
Likely it'll be open air because it'll
Yeah.
be at events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll meet up with, I'll contact whoever it is that we feature that
Nice.
particular month.
We were talking about doing something similar just to kind of capture like some of the good conversations that we have. You know, like when we went to that camping off-road expo, we had tons of good conversations.
Oh yeah.
And there could have been good snippets to put
Yeah.
into the podcast or like to highlight someone we really like, you know,
Yeah.
or, you know, a lot of this is because we like them.
I think we're getting better talking too, like
Yeah.
before. You know, like you said, you know, instead of just looking at their stuff and they're being pressured to buy stuff, we actually have a reason to talk to people. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, you know, one of the things that I've noticed, and it's actually been a change over the past, I'd say 5 or 6 years that I've gotten into the off-road industry or into the off-road world, is it used to be I've got a bigger Jeep than you, or I've got this and you don't, and yeah, exactly. But as you get further into the industry and further into the lifestyle, you grow a camaraderie between the people. You know, it's not so much a following, you gain a brotherhood and a sisterhood and a lot more friendships out there. And I mean, one of the biggest things that I've noticed is anytime somebody breaks down, there's always somebody to help you out.
Yeah.
Unless you're by yourself.
People are super stoked to go rescue somebody.
I know.
Just-
Yeah.
just-
I get to finally use my winch that I've never used before.
Mike and I used to look for
Brother, you
it
got to keep wheeling
nonstop.
harder. My winch has never been worked like it's been worked here in Arizona.
Yeah.
Being here, yeah.
But we still rarely use it.
Hell no, I think we use it a lot. I mean, we just haven't lately. Used
Well,
it.
no, I mean, yesterday we went to Buckeye Hills, and one of the guys that was with us, that's where
weekday.
And then a week.
It was a weekday. Yeah, well,
Damn entrepreneurs.
I sent my guy somewhere. I was like, I got the day off. Cool.
Are you gonna do CD?
I do want to do CD. I'm hoping to get this sensor fixed that keeps jacking up my my transfer case.
Should
which
we add that CD is collateral damage, a Trail of Table Mesa for
Yeah.
the people listening?
for all the ones that don't live in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
At the end of
'Cause there's
this
a lot.
video, I'll link a video to CD
Nice.
or
A good
collateral
one.
damage.
A
A
good
very
one.
good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Max's old school Jeep. His old Jeep, not old school, but
It
your
was
old
old,
one.
it was old school at the time.
Yeah,
New.
it's good. That was,
Very new.
was that your first time through on the axles, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the shakedown run for those axles.
You went through CD on a shakedown run.
Isn't that badass?
That's ballsy.
Uh-huh. Without any issues.
Yeah.
Nice.
And made the whole way. You didn't even have to winch, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, no, the first
I
one.
did.
That first waterfall you got to win. Do you?
Uh-huh.
All right.
I did.
I don't.
Okay. My bad.
But I got to winch 3 other times. So I can make,
yeah,
I
you-
didn't
I can
have
make
to on
one.
the first
You,
one, but the second and third one I had to.
You always have trouble on the steep
The steep
climbs
stuff.
because you don't have
And
the
I'll-
wheelbase to get up top yet.
It's more for safety versus not making it. But
But you want to roll it.
I've only done the back half of that in the rain, so I'm
Oh.
dying to go do
Yeah.
it in regular
Dry.
daylight, dry. Plus, now I have that ultra gear, so like I should be able to creep through all that.
And you're automatic, huh? So you got ultra low in a way.
Well, and that's the other thing is I just ordered the 4.3 to 1 Atlas. So 6 weeks.
4.3?
Yeah, 5
4-speed or 2-speed?
2-speed. The
He
4-speed.
can't. He's automatic.
I can't. I'm automatic.
Oh, really?
That Tip'em does not like anything more than 2 speeds.
What?
Yeah, it goes.
I think it's a gear
What
ratio
is a
thing.
tip 'em?
The transmission integral
It's a computer.
PM module.
It's a computer.
Gotcha.
It's a computer. They split.
drive an
It
old
used to be
Jeep.
just the ECU. Now they split the transmission control
Yep.
module, or TCM, from the PCM, and that Tip'em does not like anything more than the 2 speeds.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So everybody keeps saying that they're working on trying to come up with a bypass for it, but nobody said anything yet.
And it's been
that kinda
years.
sucks.
I mean,
Yeah.
a JK's been out for
Since 07.
since 2007. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
That's awesome.
to this
But
day and
from
time,
what I
that's
understand,
years.
the 2007 to 2011, you can get a 4-speed because. Now I might not be right. I mean,
Okay,
I might not be
interesting.
correct.
I
on
don't
that.
know. I know
don't know.
the 5-speed can always get away with it because there's no computer.
There's no
Yeah,
computer.
nice.
So like Adam Arvizo just put his in, and he's got a doubler on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the 4-speed.
I know.
Lucky
It's
Oh,
nice.
but he's
Bastard.
got a stick.
Yep.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Did he always have a stick? Or?
yeah. No, he's always had a stick.
Really?
Yeah.
That's badass.
But dude, that Jeep is complete overhaul. It
Yeah, it
got
looks
small
cool.
to
Yeah.
really big now. It
Yeah.
looks really good.
Yeah. That's how I felt when I saw your Jeep.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
I walk by now, I always feel small.
I was like, damn, bro. That
Can
is
you
huge.
still park your Jeep in the garage?
Oh yeah, no,
Nice.
yeah. I've got a.
and you do
9-foot
nothing to do that, right?
No,
Oh,
I
you
got
have
a
big-
9-foot. Yeah, I got
you
a
got
9-foot garage.
I got you. You got a big garage.
Yeah.
Damn
Nice.
entrepreneurs. No.
Actually, that's the wife. The wife bought that house, so not me.
Good job. Good job. What was her name?
Marielli.
Marielli.
Oh,
Yep.
Mariella. I think I said Mariella.
That's my aunt's name, but that's all right.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's
just
what
calls her Mary. That
Oh.
way they don't screw it up.
And my mother-in-law's Mary Jo. But
Hey.
you have to say Mary Jo.
She doesn't like anything else.
Must run in the family.
What? You got any? Let's tell story time. Let's do
Oh.
stories.
Stories.
Right. What's
Okay.
your favorite trail that you went on? You got anything crazy?
Pritchett's Canyon.
You did Pritchett?
I've done Pritchett's. The first year I did it,
Damn,
I
I
did
thought
it on.
you were a pussy too.
No, dude, that's the best part. Oh, thanks. Not only do I have a big rig, but I'm also a big pussy.
Dude. Trailer pussy.
Hey, I like the trailer just to
Really?
make
You
sure
did
I get it home.
Pritchett. I watched videos of that just recently because I'm obsessed with it now.
Oh,
And I
I
think I can make it.
owe Chewy a lot of shit because
Yeah.
she's costed me a lot of money.
That's Chewy Hill, folks.
Yeah, Chewy Hill is the first real obstacle you come to.
Did you make it?
I made it. That's the best part. First year I made it on 33s. Second year on 35s, I grenaded the rear end.
Oh, that's when it was clicking. I remember that video.
No, that was the next year. That was
Oh.
the third year where I stripped off just about half the ring gear on the
Oh
front
my
end.
God.
No, the second year when I was on 35s, I grenaded the rear end because like everybody that's new to it, they go up, they're still in the gas, they bounce, come back down, and drivetrain's still turning, but the wheels ain't. Ping, and everybody's like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
So we back out, no big deal. But the next year I was on 37s, and I was getting a bind when I was in the front. We made it to, I think it was just past Brickyard. It was the obstacle set that's right before Rocker Knocker.
Okay.
It's like 4 different areas, and the middle one's got a hole in it, and that's where all the buggies and the big rigs go.
Yeah.
I didn't do that line because I was still on 37s, but I went to the next one, and I got up to the top, and I was having a bind. So I went around the corner, and as soon as I got up to Rocker Knocker, I went up, got around, started to turn, and it just sounded like a Gatling gun. It was like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And of course,
I do remember that video too.
yeah,
What broke?
ring and pinion.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know, it was a dirty 30 run 37, so that
Yeah. That's what
little-
broke mine.
that
37.
lollipop.
So can you bail out there, or you got to finish it somehow with a winch?
I bailed out.
You can
'cause
bail out?
Yeah, you can bail out. It's just you got to go back through everything you just went through. So
Oh, you mean by bailing
Brickyard.
out by turning around?
Yeah,
There's not an exit.
There's not an exit. No. You got to go back through everything you just did. So going back down Chewy's a bitch.
Is it?
Oh, it's scary as shit.
You drive down it or winch down?
I winched down. I actually had somebody, one of the locals, went up top
Oh.
and had a winch line just to make sure I didn't roll driver's
Wow.
side, not forward, but roll driver's side. And then there was a buggy that went behind us. He was the one that was actually towing me through all the shit that I couldn't get through.
Right.
Because rear end was fine. I could push it through, but I couldn't get anything to climb up,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
because the front end was destroyed.
It's too much weight.
Is there a lot
Yeah.
of? Is there any cliff edges in there that you could fly off like Moab normally has?
There's not on that part. There are a little bit later when you get to no left turn and stuff like that.
Ooh.
That's on Pritchett.
Is no left turn on Pritchett?
No,
No.
that's Rusty
That's yeah. That you're right. You're right. That's Rusty Nail. There's like when you get past the top of Rocker Knocker, there's a ledge. You're kind of like on a plateau,
Right.
And that's where everybody typically has lunch, and then you come off, and then you hit some of the other one.
You
Some
have
of the later-
Yellow Hill after that. Or?
Yellow Hill, and then there's Rock Pile and Son of Rock Pile. I'd have never made either one of those. There's no way I would have made it with a destroyed front end. Yeah,
But you
so
have
I had to
made
go
those.
back. I made it on 33s all the way through the damn thing.
Have you
on
ever
33s?
That's crazy. Have you ever been through collateral damage?
I haven't been through collateral. I've seen it. I've seen the entrance, but I've never been through it.
I was wondering the
You
rating.
never did one of the newbie night runs and hung out or nothing? You
I was
never
gonna go,
walked
and I
it,
was
or-
actually gonna hang out with you, but for some, I think one of my kids got sick,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. I
Next-
or at least that's my excuse.
My next time in Moab, I want to do Pritchett.
That's the thing. That's the
on
thing.
goal.
So my cousin and her husband, it was his 50th birthday. They drove from Virginia.
Oh no.
All the way across. I met them in Moab, and on the day before we were supposed to leave, the local group, the Moab Web for Wheeling or Friends for Wheeling, they were supposed to. They actually went and hit Pritchett's, and I was like, perfect timing. I'm gonna have redemption, and my kid wakes up and says, "Daddy, I'm tired." I'm like, oh.
That's why Mama is there.
No, Mama doesn't do this.
Oh,
Yeah, Mama doesn't do anything to deal with the Jeep.
Oh.
If it's Jeep related, she's out.
really?
Yeah.
My wife's kind of the same.
Which, I mean, realistically, it's fine with me because then I can take my son out anytime I want to.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it kind of gives
What
her
about
a
your daughter?
break.
Is she starting to get old enough to do that?
She likes it. I haven't really put her into it yet. My wife tends to think she's just going to be the doll. She's a real princess, though, so I don't know if she's going to take... Yeah. I love my daughter. All of them. all of my two. But yeah, so I'd say Pritchett's Canyon is my ultimate trail because I need to go back again.
Well, now you
Chewy,
should
I've
be.
got redemption on Chewy.
So you done? I'm trying to think how hard it is related. What other trails have you done that's comparable that I might know? Did you do the Rubicon? It's way harder.
I haven't done the Rubicon. I was supposed to do it in May. I had some guys, friends of mine from before I moved to Phoenix. They came from Atlanta. They flew in to Colorado area. And then they drove over with a couple other friends who are in Colorado. Some came in from California. And unfortunately, my business just got busy because at that time, that's summer. For me, it's school districts. So I got tons of money to pay.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I just saw a video today from Carnage Canyon in Colorado.
Yeah.
That is badass.
Yeah.
Dude.
One thing that we need to do.
YouTube channel Jeep Evans.
One thing that we need to do is instead of doing just Moab, we need to do and set up Coyote Canyon.
Yeah.
It's
Where's
in the
that?
same area. So if you go into the entrance of Area BFE,
Is that even though it's closed?
even though it's closed, you can still get to Coyote Canyon. The only thing about Coyote Canyon is you have to get a permission. 7 Jeeps only,
Really?
and it's guaranteed body damage.
Kinda
But
like
it
Sandy
is
Beach.
a badass trail. I went with 2 years ago when I went with a group from Atlanta. It was an annual trip that the guys from Atlanta, and luckily I was here, so I didn't have to drive 2,400 miles. So they would drive, and we'd meet up in Moab, and we'd have 5-7 days of off-roading. So we'd hit Rusty Nail, No Left Turn, obviously fencing things, and Devil's Canyon and Devil's Staircase and all that. We'd go to Area BFE, we'd hit Green Day and all the trails that are over there. Some of the bigger guys that were there would do now I can't remember. It's right at the entrance of Area BFE where it has a gatekeeper, and if you can get over the gatekeeper, you're good. But it's tight when you get further into it.
It's not the Eldorado one, is it?
Actually, I think it is.
Yeah,
where it's
that
got the
looks
waterfall
That's
at the
all
very
closed
end.
now. Yeah.
Where it's
That's
it's got the
Eldorado.
waterfall at the
Yeah,
very end,
yeah.
and just about everybody's got a winch up
Yeah.
because that
You've
fucker's
seen the
tall.
photo, right, where the guy's backwards in it?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
where he
upside
flips
down
over and
somehow,
upside down.
yeah.
Yeah, that
he
shit's
must
crazy.
have had a hoop bar on the by the hood,
Yeah.
and it's just pinned
Yeah.
down, and he's upside down, and then he's on the rear bumper is jammed in there, and
Oh yeah, he
That
was
must have
jacked
been a
up. I
fun
don't know
one to
how the hell
tow
they got
out.
that one out.
28
awesome.
winch pulls. I
Right.
don't know.
But
Dude, I looked at some places and I always thought it'd be easier just to flip it on its roof and drag it to where you needed it and then
just
flip it back
and then
over.
flip it back over. But the
We've
thing is,
done that on
there's
CD.
Use them as
there's
skids.
nowhere in Eldorado to be able to roll somebody back over,
And
unless you do it end over end.
Dude, even that guy that you saw the picture, that guy flipped over at the last obstacle on Terminator on the left, lower or upper Terminator, whichever. The one
The
that-
waterfall?
yeah, that's on the left. Somebody was upside down sideways at the top of that thing, man.
Oh shit!
And I think they actually went up the other ledge and rolled over into it.
Okay.
But
yeah,
he
if
was-
you
but it
go
was
up
like-
from the left side before you get to it, because
Yeah.
if you come in from the
Yeah, how
center
would you
part,
get over there, huh?
I don't know.
The only thing was weird was the engine was to the left. So I have to find that picture somewhere.
Yeah.
But basically, look at that hill. You're upside down dangling, and the engine's to the left. Anyway.
So,
It
but
didn't
that's
make any
Coyote
sense.
Canyon is definitely one that you got to do because you got to again. It's
I
7
don't-
Jeeps. You get
You want the body damage?
dude. That trail is bad as hell.
Dude,
though. And
carnage.
I don't think I'd get a lot of body damage.
Like
I mean, there was
scrapes,
scrapes,
nicks,
nicks.
like-
There were some. There was one guy that went had a hella built on tons XJ, and he just balls to the wall, went up, came down, and his passenger front corner went right into a boulder.
Oh,
and I mean,
my
these
God.
the thing is, these boulders they're not like the rocks we got here. These are massive boulders.
Yeah.
It's maybe a half-mile loop that goes up a canyon and then back down,
Yeah.
but it takes you like 4 hours to get
It
there.
sounds badass.
It's like
Yeah.
fucking Rock Chucker, man. You look at the videos of that, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Pfft, that's a fuck. I'm going up that.
Right.
You stand up it, and you're like, how the fuck does
Yeah.
anyone get up that?
Well, I mean, it's like that area BFE where the previous owner of the Moab Outlaw or Outpost did that bet in his hella built buggy. He had a what's it? Britney Spears. That's the name of the trail.
Oh,
Britney
okay.
Spears. It's up a canyon, or not even a canyon. It's up the side of the canyon, and it's a loop, but he does it in a specific time that nobody's been able to beat yet.
Oh, that's
And
interesting.
he had a bet before that place closed down. I think he sold it, but he had a bet if anybody could beat it, and had videotape of it, so it had to be
It's
proven.
legit,
It's
yeah.
legit, and it was all one caption. It wasn't just a bunch of snippets together.
I can beat it.
Which would suck. Well, that's the thing.
Looks
It
like
would
time
suck,
lapse.
right? Because you trying to climb up to follow whatever rig is trying to go up is
Right.
just as much of a feat as the rig trying to go up. Because these are
Damn.
big ass rocks. But it's like a mixture of King of the Hammers and Rock Bouncers all in one. Because he's trying to make it as fast as possible. I think he's in a single seater, custom built buggy
Wow.
with all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I've actually heard that before, where guys they can only wheel the Rubicon. They're in that area. There's not a whole lot to do. They have these big crazy Jeeps or rigs. I keep saying Jeeps as general.
Yeah.
But they have to just go through it as fast as they can now. And that's why they keep doing the Forticon, where they do
Yeah.
Fordice and Rubicon
Yeah.
in the same day, because they're bored with them. And they just got to make it fast.
I don't know. But that's
I know.
definitely one that I want to hit.
You and I have only wheeled once ever on Crown King. That was it.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, right? That's why I thought you were a pussy, dude.
Ah, wow. That was what? Like 3 fucking years ago?
Damn.
But the thing is,
I
is
shouldn't
it's,
call you that because you're
no.
fucking
No,
badass.
no, I'm not badass, but I mean,
I want to do
if-
Pritchett.
I want to do Pritchett again because
You just went from here. I'm just messing with you.
I don't. Wait, do I need to stand
I
back
almost
up?
called you Mike. I know. I feel bad. I see you like we have him
No, I'm just laying
standing
head.
because
I'm short.
he's not tall.
Vertically
If he sits on a
challenged.
table or sits on a bench stool.
If I sit down, I actually get shorter,
he's
so it
gonna be
doesn't
down
work.
here. We're gonna be like, that kid has a beard.
And gray hair.
Fucking with you, man.
But no, it's I'm not on the same plane as someone like John, who is out there ready to rock. He's been out there for quite some time. He's got a whole hell of a lot of years ahead of me.
Yeah, he knows that
and,
for
and
the
he
seat
knows, and he
time.
knows,
He
yeah, the seat
knows
time.
it so good
Yeah.
because that video of him on that big crazy hill and it's leaned over
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
just stays
he's-
in the gas. Like he keeps pushing.
Yeah,
to
the
see
first
what
time I
it's
saw
gonna do.
him was up at Table Mesa. There was a shoot off. I forgot the name of the trail. Everybody calls it this unicorn trail, and you can ask Don at RPM Steering
like
what it is.
Matrix or something.
I don't know, but it was him, Don, and Eric Askins.
Oh, it's Die Hard.
That's the one I wanted.
Was it? No, it wasn't. I don't
Just
think it was
recently?
Die Hard.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I've got drone.
Eric's
I've
the
got drone video of. He's
orange
the
one?
orange one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Askins on.
Yeah, he's got a really stretched CJ5.
Yeah,
Yeah, beautiful.
badass.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I've seen that thing on its roof.
Have you really?
Oh yeah,
Damn.
because he
God, I gotta
does.
wheel
He's
harder.
balls to the wall.
I'm a pussy.
You're a pussy if you haven't rolled it. I'm a pussy then.
Yeah, me
Well,
too.
CD, I don't plan on rolling, but I'm definitely planning pushing it.
Yeah, and that's
in the
I've-
ultra low. Wah! And you're like,
He gets out, little sip of tea.
Yeah. Get back in, put my seatbelt back on. No,
Yeah.
I plan on trying to actually take the time to finagle each obstacle,
Yeah.
and if it flops, it flops. Or
And the difficult time is I've built a Jeep, but the last year and a half has really been for my daughter because she's young.
Oh, they're
She's
young,
almost
yeah.
2, so a lot of that time takes. Otherwise, the wife would have put me outside.
all my kids are 23 or older, man. And
Yeah, no. So
that's
imagine
why
when
I
your
still
kids
take
were
your
younger,
time,
they
bro.
still take your time.
They
I was gonna say the last 2 years for Mike's about the same.
Yeah.
No, we've done a lot of wheeling in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So I hope to get out there a lot more now.
Yeah, there's my Jeep's like getting to the point where it needs to be re-gone over and fixed all the little bullshit on it.
Yeah.
And I hate maintenance, so it's just so easy to park it and forget it. But every time I go out, I just got to fix some of the
But
things
maintenance on yours is, broken parts or shit like that. Nothing really electrical, is it?
No, hell no. No,
See,
no.
that's the thing I hate
Well,
about
actually,
the JKs.
that's not true. I have a weird glitch that keeps shutting the damn thing off.
Oh,
Yep.
You're driving down
okay.
the road and all of a sudden it's off and then a huge backfire and then it starts back up and I cannot find what's killing it.
Wow.
Something is turning it off.
Yeah, that's an electrical gremlin.
Which should be pretty easy to find.
Especially
Yeah,
as
you got
as
4
basic,
wires.
Well, it's
right,
not
as basic as yours.
basic.
Well, not basic,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean as far as electrical goes.
Yeah, and I put
There's
every
no
piece of it
computer
in.
running everything.
It is fuel injected.
But that's not the same. Your fuel injection isn't timed with your transmission and your.
Yeah, because I have a
and
manual.
I have manual.
Nice.
I have manual too. He does my lawn.
Right. We don't need a manual. He needs a.
Well, technically, his name is Jesus.
That's racist.
What? I'm
No.
Hispanic. I can be.
We
Oh,
save the
no.
drama for your mama.
Well, my mom is Venezuelan too, so that helps.
Keep it out of here. Oh,
All right.
Jesus. You know who else is Venezuelan?
Nope.
And crickets.
Well, no, it's one of those things. If you ask a question, you got to insert a pause.
Oh.
Because if I said, "Hey, man, you know what I like? Mashed potatoes," I
Uh,
didn't give you a chance to answer.
but true. Yeah.
So
Okay.
giving you the
So who else is Venezuelan?
pause. Ian Lilla Jabran's lady.
Oh yeah, his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually,
his
I met them.
girlfriend
Yeah,
is-
his girlfriend is.
Not him.
Not him.
No,
No,
not him.
he's-
He looks white as can be.
Actually, you got a lot of Venezuelans that are white like that.
Oh,
Really?
interesting.
Yeah. So you got really two parts of Venezuela. You got Maracaibo and Caracas.
Yeah.
And the Maracaibo, all of the people there are dark skinned like I am. They're all called Maracuchos.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so you can fit in. The face kind of gives it away though.
Yeah.
I'm a Maracucho.
Yeah, no, you just spend a lot of time out in the sun.
I'm a machacucho.
Machacucho. This ain't Aztecan.
All right, let's move on, ladies.
All right.
What's this White Castle event?
All right. So everybody knows White Castle only exists in the Northeast, and they are opening one up
We
in
do
the
now.
Southwest, completely across the
Is this the
entire
first one?
country. This is the first one
Wow.
outside that area.
It's,
so
it's like a Crystals. For those other-
exactly for anybody that doesn't know White Castle but knows Crystals, it's
Yeah.
just like a Crystals. It's a
Crystals
little
is,
slider
Southeast.
hamburger. Exactly.
I was
It's
in
all
Alabama.
Atlanta and
We had
Alabama
Crystals.
and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
loved it. Especially late night drunk fed.
Yeah.
We were not driving.
Out here, we would probably use Whataburger.
Ah,
It's
they
a
suck,
similar-
dude.
but they're better.
They're better than Whataburger because it's not a full patty. They're sliders. They're small sliders. And
If you get stoned out of your mind, then you love White Castle.
oh hell yeah, just like
I don't get stoned,
the
but there's a movie about it.
3 movies actually.
Yeah, three movies.
Three of the same
Harold and
thing
Kumar
over
go
and
to
over again.
White Castle.
Really could not beat that movie to death anymore.
I know, right?
But yeah, so it's November 2nd from 5 p.m.
Where's it at?
on to it's in Scottsdale.
You want me to go to Scottsdale?
Yep.
It's one evening
On November 2nd.
on November 2nd at 5 p.m.
It's a Saturday.
Here's the best part: you can make your way there from 12 to 4. A buddy of mine, Jason, is having a SOTA fundraiser at Brewster's. Everybody knows Brewster's because, well, there's only one.
What is SOTA?
That I actually don't know.
Brother,
but,
fill me in here. What is SOTA? What is Brewster's?
well, Brewster's is an ice cream shop that they're actually from the
Ice Cream
East
Social.
Coast. Ice Cream Social. So they've had one already. I think.
Oh,
Is that where
maybe
the
that's
last
the
one
one we
was?
went to.
Yeah, Arizona. Yeah. That's
Oh.
yeah. So that.
Or where
that
you
Jeep
had
Soldier?
you drove with the
zip
tie
ties.
on
Yeah.
the drive shaft
Oh,
past all
nice.
those $100,000 rigs.
Yeah.
Shink, shink, shink.
And it was loud.
Hell yeah, it's loud. It's in
I
the
heard
heat
it in my
shield.
Jeep.
I was gonna just let him break off, and I started jamming
They
down
don't
the road.
break off.
Dude, it got real loud.
Yeah,
dude.
no,
Like,
they don't
like,
break off. They melt.
No, I don't know.
Not when they're that thick.
Oh
Yeah,
hell,
they're
oh,
They're like an
man.
inch wide.
Oh damn.
And the
It's a
Jeep's a
big bastard.
unibody. You know, there's no cushion or
No.
nothing. Like
So who put them on?
Steve.
Steve?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice. That
It
was
was-
good.
Because
I
we
like
were
those.
getting Daryl. So while I was doing that, Steve's like,
Son
"Oh,
of a
this
bitch.
guy,"
Nah.
and he helped. He encouraged me to get Dari.
And he goes past like Chad, you know, like with that what's it, shock top,
yeah.
or whatever.
Oh,
In his
yeah.
little, his group.
It's like
Chad's like, look at that piece of
His
shit.
black door. He's got a black door. That was funny, man. That
He's
was
like,
good
nice
times,
KJ.
bro.
Dot, 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 dot.
Yeah.
He's like, oh wow, piece of shit.
It's like when my Jeep squeals like a banshee because I can't steer the fucker without the power steering pump going off.
Oh.
Wee! I hate that, dude.
Yeah.
I heard that's a bearing.
It's
From
pressure.
from you. Oh. Earlier you said it was a bearing.
Pressure on a bearing?
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
No?
no.
Oh.
It's screaming past the bypass valve.
Oh.
But
So it's
I think. Oh no, you're right. I did say bearing. So when I'm inclined and I stand in the gas and rev the RPMs and it moves the fluid,
Yeah.
it sucks the pump housing dry. That's why I have to get a remote pump housing.
Yeah. That's
And
important.
then stops all that garbage. That's what I'm banking on.
That's what I got.
We'll see tomorrow.
That's what he got.
There's a million people with my setup out there. There has to be a solution to it. So, and you know what's funny is that has been my nemesis from day one. My shakedown run, I didn't make it because I couldn't turn it without it squealing.
Yeah.
And then I added the RAM, all that crap. It squeals. Every video you've ever seen, it squeals.
well, I know that feeling. That's like the
I hate
fingernails
it.
on the chalkboard.
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
I
that's-
just don't
that's
want it to
rough.
be a piece of shit because it looks like a piece of shit. So I don't want it to
Dude,
be
that does
a
not
piece
look
of
like
shit.
a piece of shit.
Well, it's all beat up like
But it
a wrinkled tin can.
well,
There's
I mean,
bullet
I guess
holes in it.
I guess anybody that's not in the Jeep world or in the off-road world would think, wow, what a piece of shit. And he's driving that.
Right.
It's like, how did that pass emissions?
Well, I'm clout chasing. I see you guys all these shiny cars and
Well, that's the thing.
Mine's a Renegade even. It's a luxury model.
There you go. Because yours has interior.
It does. Heater.
Well, it did until you cut off the back end.
yeah,
Wow.
well, who
It's
needs
got but it's got interior until that.
yeah, right. Interior.
It's got a
with the
headliner that I had to muscle in. It's got a
You had a muscle in the headliner? Nice.
Yeah, the roll cage and the roof are basically touching in places. So
Porch. Okay, so the soda.
Soda, I actually,
Fundraiser?
yeah, it's a soda fundraiser. It's actually for fundraiser for school for 2 hospitals, I think it is. And I can put some more information for
How do you get involved in that?
I actually didn't. It's a buddy of mine, Jason. What he saw is he got together with Brewster's and the organization that he's with, and at first he saw that my event at White Castle was going to be earlier. White Castle changed their grand opening from I think it was September to the very end of October.
kind of smart though for heat and
Well, yeah, for heat and that, and they just
Probably
weren't finished.
construction delays.
Yeah, construction
Yeah.
delays. Realistically, because they're also. I mean, they have a massive parking lot,
Yeah.
and they're still building.
Are you
some
trying
other
to get
buildings.
like a Jeep thing over there? Or
Yeah.
Should we bring Jeeps? Or
Yeah,
could
it's
I
a- it's
ride
gonna
my
be a
bike?
meet and greet.
It's a Jeep meet and greet. So yeah, I would prefer you bring your Jeep.
The bike would be funner. Then I could hit Dirty Dog.
Well, you can. I mean, it's not closed to just Jeeps. It's anybody can come, but
I went to a Volkswagen air-cooled Christmas party, like where we brought a bunch of supplies to some underprivileged kids or whatever. Is that right word? Underprivileged?
sure.
Sounds rude.
yeah, no.
Anyway, basically gift baskets for all these kids,
Right.
like 250 children. And then, but I showed up on my bike instead of the Bug. At the time, I had a Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is still air-cooled.
Oh, good point.
Technically,
Clear,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So they were cool with it. But
They were cool.
What if
They're gonna say? No, I'm sorry.
Beat it.
We can't accept your donation
Right.
because you rode up.
What if you
open
showed
on a
up?
bike.
What if you showed up in your liquid cool Honda bike?
they would say,
Really? Take your fucking shit gifts and get out of here.
But no, I think they
Damn.
probably keep the gifts and they just tell you.
Oh.
they would have handed me a
Okay.
camera and be like, could you just video this?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's hey,
Keep your
volunteer,
shit out of it.
volunteer.
Yeah, so from 12 to 4, hit Brewster's, and then from there, go hit the.
So November
make a
2nd's a
day of
busy
it.
November
day.
2nd is going to be a busy day
Nice.
in town. I know everybody's going to want to go off roading, but
November, yeah.
yeah, November. It's
I know.
Camping.
so that day is just going to be street queens
So I won't be there.
because
Yeah.
you can't make it.
You're not trailering.
You could say
You're-
street driven, but not a queen.
Oh.
Nah, it's street driven. So if you can drive it there, get it there.
Dude, when I should break out like a whole detailing kit and really wipe it down there in the parking lot.
Oh,
Like,
at the event.
yeah,
at
like
the
really
event.
go obnoxious.
There
with
you go.
A little Q-tip.
Get that duster, the
Dust it
big
on.
California duster.
You can't talk to no one. You're like, no right now.
Right.
No,
Wait,
right.
I'm getting this show ready.
I've seen people
But
do that.
at the soda fundraiser, there are some prizes for
Ooh.
like best car show. Best there's some. It's a car show.
Are we
so
talking cash?
I don't think there's cash.
Let's see if it
He's
has
getting some
a
trophies. So
Most wrinkled. I'm in.
You're gonna win the most wrinkled man.
Most wrinkled.
What is it?
Yeah, the man, the man in the Jeep, the wrinkled.
Which wrinkle are we counting?
Which combo? The best combo. Never
Like
mind.
you have crow's feet. That'd be awesome if I had a crow's foot. Be like, how the hell do you
Oh,
know, dude?
That'd be fucking good.
See, I have one of those on hand. I did a job the other day, and I walked in. He opens a garage, and he had a row of rubber chickens hanging from a shelf. And I was like, "What are those?" And he goes, "We don't talk about those."
Oh,
Like
That is the one reason I do not do residential because I don't want to go into some
Yeah.
people's shit.
he was cool and funny.
He may be cool, but some of the shit that you walk into.
it's nothing bad. It's just gonna be like people's hair that he murdered or something, and like you
No.
open the neck and shove it down, and then you hang it on the wall, so you
Oh, you're
contain.
still talking about the chickens. I'm talking about just in general.
Anyway, let's moving on here. So, oh shit, I keep spitting everywhere.
That's why the table's all dirty.
So when I was on the fire department, we'd take their shirt and pull it over their head so they couldn't spit on it.
Yeah, we did that in the
You
military.
do that to
too.
other people?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get some chick all cracked out on crack or meth, they're trying to spit on you.
Oh,
you
medical
try-
reason.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
yank the shirt.
I think you
they'll
meant you're
try to
having a
spit on you.
They'll try to
conversation.
spit. They'll try to
You
bite.
just pull their shirt over and
Yeah, just standing
Oh.
there. Hey,
say it, don't spray it.
we can do it.
Well, we did that in the military just to fuck with people.
Oh.
Yeah.
You had a reason.
Yeah.
Like they're foaming and blowing
They're
it in
trying
your
to
face.
spit on you.
Or they're
Oh,
trying
okay.
to, or they're trying
Yeah.
to bite you too. I've seen that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a good tactic. Tactic tips. Throw your shirt over the head.
Speaking of,
No, I don't have any this
nothing today. Okay.
Nope.
Just
Well, that could be the tip for the ladies.
yeah, don't spit on your guy.
Don't spit on your guy.
Or you're going to get a shirt pulled over your head.
Right.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, that might be the start to something else
Smooth.
later on. So who knows?
I don't
It
know
might
how
be
long
that.
the ladies' tips are going to stick around because every lady has the exact same tip
Every lady that submits one.
so far. Everyone I've talked to, the tips are the same.
Oh.
So we got to get something else.
What,
I need to
what
do,
about the male tips for the ladies?
Yeah.
No, no one wants to hear
Never
that.
We did that last time.
I did that last time.
Listen to your man
Yeah.
was our tip last time.
But
You clearly
yeah.
haven't listened. You watched this podcast, bro?
Dude, do you know how hard it is to watch it when you're on the road?
Yeah, true. He
I'm on the
listens.
road.
I like to listen to
You
it.
did the podcast.
I know,
And
but I
then you
watch
have
it
to.
too.
Well,
I
of
st-
course,
when it-
you have to go through and
When
edit
it, when it comes out, I listen to it again.
I throw it up
Yeah.
on the dash.
We listen to it during the week usually. You know, I'm sure Mike sees it a billion times, and then I listen to it again when it comes out.
I'm not saying I don't. I do. I listen to it. I listen to it a lot.
Let me see your history.
Yeah,
Huh?
let's just bring that shit
I'm
up,
kidding.
bro.
All right, let me.
I'm kidding.
No,
How do I open this thing?
Oh, you got the new one with the triple
yeah,
camera.
the triple camera.
Fucking entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs.
Not
Entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs.
Oh,
All right,
it's seven.
cool.
It's seven.
Hey, man, don't forget to check out our other podcast friends
Yes.
at Snail Trail 4x4, Wheel and Wine and Whiskey, Off-Road Garage, the Talent Tank. You listen to that? You
Yeah.
into Ultra 4?
Yeah,
It's actually
I like
pretty
it.
good.
it is pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't deny.
I think he's just linked up with some good people.
They also
and
have money.
He's got a big audience off the get go.
Yeah.
They also-
You can't be mad at it.
They also have
but we're
money.
Dude.
we're catching you.
I asked
Yeah.
Vern. And
Oh.
he's got to check with his boss.
Yeah.
Because
Hell
he's
yeah.
got another podcast that they have.
What podcast?
I didn't want to ask that. It looked like a dick. What podcast, bro?
Yeah.
You can't do ours? The
Well,
hell with
because
that?
Well,
we
maybe
would-
maybe change the tone. Hey,
I mean,
what
I would want to
podcast?
listen to it.
Well, that's what that was my
Oh.
actual reasoning. So, anyways, don't forget to check out my off-road radio for the more flate.
That's right. And we got a discount code now to give out 15% off.
Right.
It's that
Nice.
4-way air up, air down system.
Yeah, have you see it?
I actually used to have one of the original ones, not the 4-way air system, but like 3-4
Oh,
years
you mean
ago.
another company?
Yeah, it was another company.
Oh, I got you.
And I mean, I've noticed the difference in technology that they have now. Because
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it has changed.
It's nice.
Dude, well, the
old stuff back then
the
sucked.
temperature of the air compressor
Yeah.
is way less when you fill up more tires.
We were
than
actually
one.
going over all that when I don't know if you weren't here yet. That's what it was.
Okay.
No, you guys showed up at the same time. What the fuck?
I was doing my own thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were talking about that episode from Snail Trail, how
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
the
episode
diameter
5.
and everything.
Diameter of that, but it's not just that, but the fitting styles. The old ones used to be the push, the vinyl line to push, and it was really hard because
It'd blow apart,
it'd
huh?
blow apart, or it'd get kinked up, and
Yeah.
you go to straighten it
I'll
out.
show you the kit before you leave. It's
Okay.
it's right here actually.
Actually, I think we from the podcast they should have a sale from one of the Reckless Wrench
Wow.
Reckless Wrench guys.
Yeah.
That Grunelius.
Cornelius.
Cornelius.
I think he said
Yeah.
he was going to buy
Grunelius.
one because he wanted a rubber hose. He had one
Yeah.
that was that hard plastic shit, and he's like, I'm not getting that again. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
right on, man.
Did we tell him the code?
You just did, didn't you? Say
Just
Mike?
in case, it's Mike Max Pod, 15% off.
Right, and on mine says Mike and Max Pod. So do whatever you want.
Nice.
Try them both. If one doesn't work,
Yeah.
at
Try
the
the other.
end,
I didn't realize there was two. Tyler's trying to set us up to see who really
bet he's
puts in
just-
the work.
he's
Is that
doing
called
an
the
AB.
ampersand? The little symbol?
No, it's-
or
it's all written out.
It is
It's all written
A-N-D?
Yeah, A and D.
Okay.
Yeah, good point. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Yeah.
Or is it A?
Because when I was looking up Mike and Max, I kept putting up Mike, ampersand, Max, and I'm like, well, that shit ain't coming up.
That's weird. Yeah.
We come up really well under Off-Road Podcast.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most famous ones, actually.
Oh.
Actually, yeah. If you just type in Off-Road Podcast, it's like one
Yeah.
swipe.
Well, I don't
and
need to
you
now.
get
I'm subscribed.
Nice.
So I
Thank
get,
you.
I get
Thank you.
notifications.
Just right now, I saw him in the driveway. Deet, deet, deet,
Yeah, right.
subscribe.
Remember,
Yeah, like,
we were at a junkyard.
I was watching the last videos for the past 4 hours.
Yeah, we were at the junkyard pick and pull, and there's like free shirt if you like us on Facebook. So we're like them on Facebook. Look, we just did it. And then the second time we go and we deleted it and went back in
Went
and
back
liked
in.
them
It
again.
was like 2 weeks later we went back. Or
Free
did we go
shirts.
to a different one? Or they had a
same
new
ones.
shirt. It was
New
one of
shirt.
the two.
It was a new shirt.
And we had to unlike it there.
We're unliking them in line, dude.
Whatever works,
like
man.
it.
Whatever
But you had
works.
to leave a
I don't know.
comment.
I lost 2 followers, then I gained
Yeah.
2
They were
within
so
10
cheap.
minutes.
You
what
had
the
to
hell?
leave a comment and stuff. Like we did our due diligence, to
Hey, you got a free
diligence.
T-shirt. Ish.
Twice.
Twice.
I love that
They're
shirt.
pretty nice.
I actually almost wore it tonight.
Nice.
All
Richard
right.
Richard Russell,
Thank you very much, guys, for having me.
rig_times on Instagram.
Yep.
Keep it simple everywhere.
Keep
Max-
it simple off-road everywhere. YouTube, Facebook,
Oh yeah, keep
Instagram.
I do that every time.
Snail mail.
Just keep it simple.
Just keep it
You're good.
simple.
Man. All right.
Yeah, there's an off-road
In there.
in
Right.
there.
In
Max with a couple underscores
Yeah.
and a couple M's.
Everybody already follows me. It's not a big deal. So.
Nice. That head just went boom.
Right.
Ooh.
Right. Hey,
the
don't
one.
forget to like, subscribe, listen to your podcast on any of
That's
your
right.
favorite channels. Spotify, Google Play, iTunes.
That was good.
What's
And
the
if
other
you
one?
want, if you want to
There's
be
one more,
featured,
Stitcher.
yeah, if you want to
Oh,
be
here we go.
featured, just send me a DM and I'll hit you up with the questionnaire.
Slide into
and
Richard's DMs.
Slide into my DMs.
Right. I'm going to wait till your groin gets a little bigger and then I'll come on.
All right, that'll work.
Well, you're busy. You've already got a couple
Yeah, I've got a
In-
couple already
in
set
the
mind.
chamber, huh?
Yep,
Like you're racked
Nice.
and
Yeah.
locked.
Yeah, let me fix my junk. Then I'll come
locked
on.
in the hell.
I was
gotta
gonna
fix
look a
my
lot
junk.
different.
It's
The
gonna
thing
look the
is, it's
same.
like somebody asked me yesterday. It's like, hey,
But
well,
I
why
don't
don't,
wanna go.
why don't you do a feature on yourself? I was like, because I don't want to be that pompous asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of
I think
pompous-
you could one day as a filler.
Eventually,
Speaking
as
of
a
pompous,
filler.
asshole.
No, you gotta set it on top
Wait,
of
wait,
the grill.
wait.
You gotta set it on
That'll
top
be
of the
out
grill.
of the frame, dude.
You asked me and said, hey, dude, that's a cool picture. And I was already having one made for my son. So I was like, oh, fuck it. I'll just spend times 2 on the order.
No, it's too high. He won't see it.
Yeah, now it's. Here, I'll
But
just-
we,
It's out.
but we know it's there.
No, you won't see it.
we all
I
know
wanna
it's
end
there.
the shot.
Oh, here we go. Just cover Richard.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Look, you can barely
No,
see
it was
This is
funny
our
because
guest.
You can barely see me.
he said he blamed this picture on Joaquin, right? He said he wants a picture of the Jeep.
Yeah, no, my son wanted a picture of the Jeep, because I
was like,
got the one.
"Bullshit."
I got the one of he and I in Moab off of Fins and Things, and it was massive. I mean, it would take up a good portion of this wall. It was like 5 by 7
right.
feet, so it was huge.
This picture, 5 by 7
Not
feet.
this
Not
one,
this
not
one,
not this
another
one, another
Yeah,
one. But then I got this one, and this was Kelly. She's
Yeah.
the one that took the picture.
Yeah.
Tsukamoto, I think it is.
Yeah.
I can never pronounce her last name, so I'm sorry if I jacked that up.
We mentioned her once.
Yeah, we mentioned that. Yeah, y'all mentioned her a
But-
couple weeks ago.
But there's no way I'll find it. But anyway, yeah, we'll put it in the video if you guys want to find out. It actually really is a dope picture, and you've donated it to the studio.
Yep.
So
So along with the
That's nice.
$10, I donated the
Yeah,
picture
$10.
because y'all
Hey,
need
bro,
a little bit more up
damn.
here.
to sponsor us is growing, so get
Word.
in while it's early.
Somebody needs to double it to $20.
Should we tell people what the price ranges are? Like how many frames did $5 buy versus how many frames does $10 buy?
Yeah, to make sure everyone caught it right. You know what's funny about that? So we give that other guy.
Sean. Oh, we can't say it. He's not paying.
He's got to pay again.
Ah.
He's gotta
No,
pay
just
again.
messing.
Damn.
It's
That
funny.
guy we shall not mention
Yeah.
again.
So Sean, our friend Sean, who sponsored us in the last podcast, he got 4 frames or 5 frames like that. But then we put Happy Hours Ready to Rock on there for like 10
An hour.
minutes, dude,
For free.
for free.
Yeah, but we went there.
Yeah, exactly.
Had we gone to Sean's event, we would have done that too.
Right.
Oh,
That's right.
dude.
Put it on an event, Sean.
You need an event, bro.
Huh?
You need
Yeah.
an event.
Yeah, Rig
Event.
Times needs events.
Rig Times needs event. Well, I mean, I technically I put together the White Castle event, but
Oh,
you know,
that's right.
because I put Rig Times together after that.
This guy
I
likes
thought that-
hamburgers so much. You put this together because
Yeah,
there's
dude,
no.
those-
What's
those
the
burgers.
angle? What's the
There's
angle?
no angle. Those
Yeah.
burgers are good
That's it.
when you're drunk.
So if you have a cool ass picture of your Jeep or your rig or whatever it is, and you want it printed really pretty, no, wait, she has to take the picture, huh?
Well, no, I mean anybody can submit to the company that makes these.
okay.
There's a bunch of them on the internet.
Oh.
And
But
then
she took that.
She took that one. Sent me the raw form.
She needs to sign it.
Well,
Anyway,
Kelly needs to sign it.
thank you. It's cool.
Cool.
We'll
Thank you.
promote her too because I know she's
know,
ecstatic about it.
Before we finish this up, I heard a rumor that the Liberty can outflex your JK.
It looks like it. Is this
From
your
that
max?
photo?
Is
Huh?
that your max?
Oh, it's got to be close.
It's close.
Yeah.
I can air.
Do you
I can
remember
do
your
what
score?
I can
Do
do
you
what
remember
John.
your score?
They weren't doing any scores on that, so
Yeah.
I haven't
I would say the same
scored
thing.
it.
I'd say the same thing. But I'm well over
would say
1,000.
you would say the same thing, or you
Yeah, if I
just-
was intimidated, yeah, big time.
That-
I'm not intimidated. I think he's awfully calling me
That was
another
like
pussy.
when Orange Chris said he could have made Potato Salad Hill.
Oh, I missed that.
No, you were there. It was in here.
Oh.
And I said I could have made it
I wasn't
too.
there.
Never mind. Now it's just
Nice.
fucking with you. That's
Nah.
all, bro.
No worries.
We're just staring at
This
your
was
Jeep.
fun. I like this.
It's out here. It's outside.
Yep.
You go look at it outside.
But we don't have a ramp. And my Jeep's tore apart
Yeah,
still.
right. Oh yeah, right. Cool.
What do you-
All right.
All right.
That's it.
Thank
Good.
you, sir.
Good.
Y'all
Good.
good?
I'm good.
Everybody good?
You're good?
Check
Thanks,
out.
folks.
Thank you.
Adios.